Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a little bit of a vigorous practice where we incorporate warriors 1, 2, and 3 in through our sun salutations. So this is designed to get you going. It's a little bit more strenuous, maybe a little bit more faster paced. So I hope you'll join me at the top of your mat in mountain pose. No props are needed. Come into mountain pose at the top of your mat. Feet are about hip distance apart. Root that energy down, pull up the pelvic floor, draw that belly in, lengthen the spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Inhale, spiral the arms up. Exhale, spiral them back down, chin to the chest. Press the fingertips down, inhale up. Exhale down. And this time, inhale up. Belly's in, bend the knees, dive forward. Hands to the shins, come halfway up. Bow back down. Or roll the spine, inhale. Exhale, just dive back forward. Hands to the shins, lengthen. Bow back down. Or roll the spine up. Inhale. Exhale, arms by your side. Moving through sun salutation A. Inhaling up. Belly's in, dive forward. Hands to the shins to lengthen. Plant the hands down, step back into your plank. Lower to your knees, hug the elbows in, diagonally lower down with control. Uncurl the toes, roll the shoulders back, maybe just a little baby cobra. Exhale, lower, push back to a brief child's pose. Then come on to hands and knees, curl the toes under, knees up, push back, downward facing dog. So our first down dog, we can bend one knee and straighten the other. And then slowly switch, just a little warm up. And then we're going to either walk, step, whatever you want. Get yourself to the top of your mat, forward fold. Bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up. Inhale. Let's bring our palms to the heart on the exhale. Let's do another round, inhaling up. Belly's drawn in as we bend the knees, dive forward. Hands to the shins as we lengthen. Plant the hands down, step into your plank. You can drop to your knees and lower all the way to your belly and come into cobra. Or we can maybe come forward on the toes, hug the elbows in, move into chaturanga, halfway lower. Uncurl the toes, straighten the arms, upward facing dog. And then push yourself all the way back to downward facing dog. And we're going to, again, bend the knees, maybe walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Then bend those knees again and roll the spine all the way up, palms to our hearts. So we're going to move through sun salutation B. So starting in chair pose, so belly's drawn in, take that seat, sit back, raise the arms up, inhale. Exhale, we're going to bow forward. Hands to the shins to lengthen, inhale. Exhale, we're going to step into our plank. So you know you're always welcome to lower the knees and go down to your belly and come into cobra. Or we're going to come forward on the toes, lower halfway to chaturanga, uncurl the toes to up dog. We're all going to make our way back to downward facing dog briefly. And we're just going to lift the right leg up, draw the belly in, and we're going to step the right foot forward. It doesn't have to come all the way to the top of the mat. We're going to plant the left foot down, feet are hip distance apart. Bend into the front knee as we come into warrior one, facing forward. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to come back down, step back into our plank. Roll through our vinyasa, either to up dog or cobra. Meet back in down dog. Lift the left leg up, draw the belly in, step. Left foot forward, plant the right foot down again. Feet are hip distance apart. Bend into the left knee just to the ankle. Warrior one. Come all the way down. Step back into your plank. Flow through. Meeting back in down dog. Our little pause here, so if you need more of a rest, come into child's pose. Hug those elbows in, lengthen the spine. You can always bend your knees. Everybody meets back in down dog. And then again, bend your knees, take a walk or step all the way up to the top of our mat. Bend our knees deeply, chair pose. And then palms to the heart as we exhale. Let's do one more round of that. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, dive forward. Hands to the shins to lengthen. Plant your hands down and step to your plank. Lower down or to cobra or up dog. All the way back to down dog. Lifting that right leg up, stepping just the right foot forward. Plant the left foot down. Warrior one. Come back down. Flow through. Back to down dog. Left leg lifts up. Step. Left foot forward. Plant the right foot down. Warrior one on this side. Come all the way down. Flow through. Pause. Make your way back to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, chair pose. Palms to the heart. So taking just a slightly different flow, using our sun salutation, inhaling up. Exhaling to dive forward. Hands to the shins to lengthen. Plant the hands. Step. Let's step into downward facing dog. Lift. Right leg up. Step. Right foot only forward. Plant the left foot down. So lining up, front heel to back arch. Come up into warrior two. Make sure your knee doesn't collapse inwards. Plant those hands down. Step back into your plank. Move through your vinyasa, whether you go all the way to the mat and into cobra or flow through chaturanga and up dog. Let's lift the left leg up and let's step the left foot forward. Plant the right foot down, so front heel to back arch. Bend into the front knee just to the ankle, warrior two. So your shoulders are right over your hips. You're not leaning forward. Equal weight in both feet. And then we're going to plant our hands down and step forward. Forward fold. Bend your knees, roll the spine up. Inhale. Palms to the heart. Exhale. Let's do that again. Inhaling up. Exhale to dive forward. Hands on the shins to lengthen. Plant the hands, stepping into downward facing dog. Lifting that right leg up. Maybe you want to bend the knee and turn the knee up towards the ceiling just to open the hips a little bit. And then we're going to step right foot forward. Plant left foot down. Warrior two. Once again. Come all the way back into plank. Flow through your vinyasa, whatever it looks like. Meet back in downward facing dog. This time lift the left leg up, bend the knee, turn the knee up towards the ceiling. And then step. Left foot forward, plant the right foot down, bend into that left knee, warrior two. And bring your hands down, step your back foot forward, forward fold. Bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up, inhale. Palms to the heart as we exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale, diving forward. Hands to our shins to lengthen. We're going to step back into our plank. Roll through. Meet back in down dog. And this time we're going to walk our hands backwards to meet our feet. Bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up, inhale. Palms to the heart as we exhale. So we're going to move into warrior three, balancing pose. So let's start by standing on our left foot. Draw the belly in, lift the right knee up. So find some balance. And we're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to come onto the toes of the left foot. So you want your hips to stay level. So when we tilt forward and we lift the foot off the mat, we don't want to turn the hip out to the side. So keep that in mind. I like to start with my hands on the hip to help remind me. So belly is drawn in, lengthen, lift, flex the foot. You could balance here. You could extend your arms. Keep dropping that hip down. Maybe bringing the arms overhead. That's your choice. And then we're going to slowly come up. Maybe lift the knee up in front and then step that foot forward, coming onto the toes of the right foot. Hands to those hips. Belly is drawn in, lengthen forward, float the toe off the mat, flex the foot. Keep drawing that right hip down. Maybe release the arms and start to tilt any amount, including extending the arms overhead. And then bring yourself up. Should be around the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Hands to the shins to lengthen. Plant those hands down. Step into downward facing dog. Lower to your knees. Uncurl the toes. Stretch back to child's pose. Lift the fingertips up. Walk your fingers over to one side as you push your hips to the other. Slowly walk on over to the other side. Push those hips. Nice deep breaths. Walk yourself back through center and then pause. Lengthen the breath. Soften the whole body. And that was our yoga bite for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day.